it's still 2 hands, 2 feet, a knife. You always come back to the same stuff. So that's what I noticed.
Mickey likes to say something. You see his fingers?
He's like,
Give me that knife. I got something.
they've been here before. They got their reps in. They're calm. They didn't panic. And it was just simple.
Yeah.
They got the weapon away from their vital, and they did what they had to do. It was beautiful. Good job, guys.
From the first scenario, and from my perspective, I'm trying to stab these guys, and just the way that they stay so calm, and they're just analyzing what's going on. Oh, I just got stabbed, but I still got to do something. That calm is kind of eerie when you're trying to do something to them, and they're just not reacting in any way. It's scary, guys. It really is.
Yeah, let me add something to what you just said. Both the gentlemen waited, timed you, timed where your hands were. That's what I saw. It was the timing of the hand. When you had him at the throat and you're going high, and the second you went low to pat them down, boom, they moved.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, if you're holding a knife to someone's throat, now you're trying to pat them down. Okay, now your focus is off that knife.
Yeah.
Okay, now your focus is patting them down. Okay, what I would have done, okay, while you had me there and I had my hands up, I would have distracted you by saying, please don't hurt me, I have a family and stuff. Okay, now I put that ball right back in your court. Now you're listening to me, bam, while I'm doing.
I'm 80 years old.
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt
Now
me.
you're 80. Okay. Now you're 80.
Yeah, no, I think what's cool is we don't want to miss that part where Harry Green says, because if he wanted to kill you, he would have just cut your throat and then patted you down for something.
Right, yeah.
In your mind, the attacker, in a situation like that, they're using that knife as a fear mechanism.
Yeah.
And so by Harry Green saying, please don't hurt me, I have a family, he's buying into the plan that you plotted mentally that said, oh, I came with the intent to scare him. I don't want to stab anybody or kill him. So right there, he bought himself a window of opportunity by playing with your mind.
Exactly.
So
He
let's
made
not
me
forget
angry.
that.
Yeah, he didn't say a word.
One of the things that they came to mind, actually, after watching Harry and how he went about it, I actually went the opposite direction. I don't know if you noticed that, but the idea is bring that knife back up, and just the idea of this going this way, this actually would cut me, right? So I actually went this way.
Me too.
Right, and then it came down to this. Then we did here, and then I slowly creeped up to his neck to get to that point.
I felt you climbing. I felt you climbing.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Okay. Yes, you. The point to that. Okay. Step up again. Okay. Go.
He's gonna. You're the dummy.
Okay. Now. Okay. Now.
Give me that beer.
Okay. Go ahead and do what you did again, real slow. Okay. Now. He went back this way,
he
right?
went there.
Okay, now you left
Give me
that.
that ball.
You left that left leg right there.
Right there.
So now you're taking him down this way. Okay, so your left leg, you have to move that left
Right.
leg because if you don't, he's cutting it.
Right, and that's what. And eventually, I got control of that arm, but
Yeah.
my first thought was I need to go this
Do
way with
that.
that, get on
Okay.
that side.
Yes. Don't bring him back through.
Yeah.
Okay, because he could be
Perfect.
waiting just for that. Because if you.
Yeah, that's what led to the stabbing.
Right.
Right.
And that could
Camera over there.
Okay. Yeah, because if you leave that left leg there, okay, and you don't know that, hey, that every action I do, my footwork has to match it.
perfect.
It does.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, Master Green.
All right, so let's go back to the chair and work up the next group of guys.
yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Again, there's no right or wrong, but the things you guys are bringing up, it's just a lot of fun to watch because now this really should make our viewers, their heads spin and say, wow, I'm not limited to just one thing. I can do whatever I really need to do for me, the individual.
But have you noticed how all the principles stay the same though? No matter what they do, they adhere to certain things that don't change depending on what system they were using or the mentality behind it. those principles still had to apply in order for any of those things to work.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, well, so let's get our next two guys up.
All right, all right. Next we have Coach Mickey
And Mark Cardenas.
Yeah, two brown ones. Where's the blue and the red?
All right, this one is going to be a lot of fun because I'm really interested to see what happens here.
Ooh.
We have the dreaded seated attack. So he's gonna swing something at you while you're seated.
Yeah, no, we'll move that chair over there. Yeah.
And we're
Oh,
gonna.
thank you very much, sir.
Johnny's sitting down.
Yeah, I know how to do that one.
Where's Grandmaster Carlito when you need him?
Master Carlito.
Yeah, we miss you.
We miss you. It was perfect for you.
chair.
Didn't we think of it because of him?
Yes, this was just because of it. Okay.
Whoa, you done 4 times.
After three.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cut you, brother. That's what I do. I do a catch you deep, man.
All right, so this next scenario is gonna be interesting because the person being attacked is seated.
I'm kind of scared about this one.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, my heart's a little.
Yeah. So coming up first is gonna be Mickey here.
Mickey.
And this will be a lot of fun. So good luck, Naeem. So I don't have to worry about him.
Just coming. Are you a frontal attack?
What's his choice?
No, it doesn't matter. You just seated.
Will, right?
Huh?
Like made out of will, right?
Everything goes to my babies.
Alright.
Excuse me, you don't have to fight people that way.
Excuse me.
Thanks.
I know. What's the issue? I don't want any trouble.
No, no, no.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
There we go. WWE. Marcus.
Wow.
I think we need to start further that way.
You need a shot for me?
For you, see Flair,
Hold on, I need a redo on my hair.
Are you okay?
She don't even care.
Good job, man.
Oh, that was awesome. You good?
Mike, come on up. You're in the hot seat.
All right. Everyone, let me hold your hat.
Yeah, this just becomes what it becomes. I love it. That was cool. Mickey.
It's the realism behind it.
It was that Alaskan ale talking out. That's what came out.
All right, you guys ready?
That's what happens. This is not a bar fight.
Go ahead.
There you go.
And there's a.
Ah, miss. See, that was that Alaskan ale talking too.
I'm good. I'm okay. I'm good. He's a little kid. I'm okay.
Oxygen.
I'm so glad I bought that cup.
As you notice, I'm not helping him up. There might be remnants of some kind of attack.
And I'm not doing that either.
See, that's what happens when you go second. You kind of get a sense for what's going on.
Well, that was pretty awesome. I love what I saw. The two different ideas there.
Sorry, I'm ready to go again.
Yeah, you are.
My adrenaline is pumping right now.
All right, so hang on. We're gonna go ahead and talk to our
That
panel.
way wakes me up, man. It wakes me up.
Who wants to comment on this?
He just went with it and just took you backwards.
Yes, he did.
He used your momentum to just execute a nice roll and come over the top and use his legs and his punching skills.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. Your first name again, please. Michael. Michael. Thank you, Michael. Michael was the same thing when he saw you coming, and that's exactly what I thought about sitting here watching you. The fact that it just goes kabush.
Oh, that was
And
nice.
that was great because right when you did that hesitation on his part, and you just boom, you sprung out of your shit. Mike, that was beautiful, buddy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he
that was
tackled
quick.
me.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful tackle.
I saw both, and what Naeem did on mine was he came in an angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and over the top of it.
He came in Mike straight on. Now, luckily, I think we need to learn how to follow. Luckily, I tucked my chin, so all those jiu-jitsu slap outs kind of helped. Yeah. And Naeem stuck his head right into my thumbs.
Beautiful work.
You lifted me up.
Watch the video. Watch
Watch the video.
Right there, bro. Yeah.
It was right in. I was right here. I said, "Oh my God, it's in his
I
eyes." It's in his eyes.
On the side, brother.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's all it
God.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice planting, Naeem.
Yeah, what I liked about
You played it out.
was the seriousness on this man's face.
Oh my God.
Okay,
The
I mean,
intensity.
he was in it
Oh,
to kill it.
Yeah, he was.
real
He
yeah,
was.
yeah.
I felt
yeah.
concerned.
Right.
Yeah, I
Right.
thought it was the
Yeah.
alcohol talking. It
Yeah,
just-
Mike didn't give me a chance to be concerned. It just went from
No,
I'm
it-
gonna hurt him to I'm in pain.
Right. Yeah. So.
Him, I was scared.
Right. Yeah. So. Yeah. See. So I wasn't expecting you to get up so fast.
Oh my
I
God!
wham! Went right to
Why?
him.
Because I got this.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't let the belly fool you, brother. The gas tank for moving.
Ask him right there.
Yeah. So yeah. So the both of you did an awesome job.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, so what do you want to do next?
All right.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. So for me, when I had no idea what I was gonna do until I sat down in the chair and just went with some of the principles and concepts of, I guess, of FMA and of our art.
Yep.
I told myself first I'm gonna evade. I'm gonna evade before I parry before I pass before I block. And my first reaction is gonna strike. I want to strike first because I want him to feel pain, and I'm gonna look for vital organs. I figured that part where I struck might be vital. I mean,
He
Some
doesn't use
people
it.
find it
maybe you
important.
consider it vital, but
Natalie?
yeah.
Pardon?
If you guys go back and watch the video, Naeem did crack me one.
Yeah.
So I tried to be like, okay, I got hit. How you behave in the situation?
Right.
A lot of people panic
Yeah.
and stiffen up.
Yeah.
So I got hit. I was like, oh, you know what? He's gonna take me back. And like I said, your head landed in my thumbs.
Cut it right
So
here.
one thing with that I noticed was the difference in the timing, because on yours, he was kind of to your side, and like you said, the angle was also changed, but he was already closer when he went in for that first strike, versus you knew what was coming, you knew he was coming straight at you, so you could get that strike in before. So a lot would have depended on just that, how close is he already by the time you can act.
Yeah, I would have used
Which is
this.
why it was, I think, 2 different techniques. And for the record, he found my thumbs with his face probably would not work when you're talking to the officer after. So maybe find something else.
You get legal advice too.
But how many camcorders were recording at that time?
No, no,
Hey, and I was talking to him. I said, "Hey, can I help you, sir?" And then you know what I'm saying? There.
he'd be on the hook for it.
One of the first things, of course, is you really don't know what you're going to do.
No, you don't.
You
Exactly.
really don't.
You don't.
Until it's going on at that moment, at that time. If we're talking about timing, Mikey, ahead of time, on time,
Late.
and being late, for you, it was coming. You were on time. Mikey was actually ahead of time because he threw this out there first, right? He was the one that acted first. So he was ahead of time, and then after everything else settled in, you got to do what you needed to do, and that's the important part. But for the most part, you never know what's going to happen until it does happen, and whatever you can pull out is what's going to come out.
Hey, Danny, that's what a living legend would say.
Let's kill. All right, there you go.
We are in the presence of greatness.
We're not worthy.
Okay.
Just real quick.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
secret to that technique is really, I just was concerned if I had a beer in my hand, what would I do? That's why it's done like that.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
spill.
I'm not going to know that. Yeah, but yeah. Mike's right, okay, when he said, okay, it all depends, okay? That's one of my sayings. Okay, it all depends, okay? If I'm sitting down, okay, and someone's approaching me like that, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stand up, okay? If he's striking me, boom, I'm right here. Now I've turned him, okay? Now I'm here, okay? I'm punching him.
And then he stands up.
Right, yeah, well, yeah. But yeah, see, but there again, it all depends. It depends on what would you do,
We have 3 more.
period. Okay. See, so yeah.
And that's the theme of this gathering. What
Right,
would
yeah,
you do?
Right.
Trying to
Yeah.
keep it
Yeah, see, so knowing me, and I'm sitting down in a park or something, and someone is approaching me like that, I'm going to stand up first. Okay? Then I'm going to offset myself. Okay?
All right, I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's been a lot of fun so far.
wow, you're taking a pretty good beating. I'm impressed.
Dude, I'm geared up right now. I want to get into a fight. I just got kicked in the
All right,
nuts.
so let's go ahead and pull another name.
Right. We'll go round 2. We have a few more scenarios.
Oh, Johnny and Danny this time.
Johnny and Danny.
So the
Both
scenario.
ends of the spectrum.
How many scenarios are there?
On to me.
There's only the 5, so we have one more in here.
Oh, okay.
So the next one is the Muay Thai clinch.
Muay Thai clinch.
So let's bring it up here.
All right.
Okay, be careful with one another. Just don't be wrenching somebody's neck.
So who's holding who?
You're telling me? He's telling me don't wrench his neck.
Go do your thing.
Sir, just know I respect you completely.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, he's got it. Got it.
His friends are around. His friends are around, bro.
Holy shit.
Now,
Right.
take him back for 1 second. Just slow down.
Yeah.
Had you not had this,
Right.
because this is my
The leverage, yeah.
So even if this was here, my leverage would have been here.
Yeah, you got turned. You got turned. Did you grab the ear?
No, he grabbed the hair. See?
First time I grabbed the hair, sir.
Okay.
Grab. Second time, my finger went into the ear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, did you grab the ear?
Pressure
Yeah,
point right
okay.
there.
Right, okay. Cool.
Hold on, let me
I like that.
fix my makeup. I'm gonna tie this up in a bun.
That way you don't have to get hurt.
Yeah.
I should take a page from your book and just take it all off, huh?
It's so much easier. I used to have long hair.
All right.
No, not in a bun! Your men don't wear buns, by the way.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll make an exception.
You know something?
You want to do a leg?
It's not a bun, it's a top knot.
There you go.
Not.
Yeah.
Oh, not. But she said not.
One might be on top now. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Ready? Go.
Oh, okay.
Watch it.
Nice one.
Beer down, beer down!
And he lost.
How dare you hit that old man?
Yeah, it was kryptonite.
Yeah.
I used the chair as leverage. Wow.
It's interesting.
Ooh,
That, that took you a long time to like tap out and tap in,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, he knew what he was doing, sort of.
All right, so let's go to the panel,
Until what's
guys.
happening.
Oh, my
All right.
goodness.
Let's go ahead and talk to the panel and see what they say.
All right,
Master
wanna go
Green,
first,
you
Master
look
Green?
like he wants to go first.
Okay, now, okay, I liked it. Like C. Joe's, too. Danny. Okay, now, if either one of you, okay, went to the ground, okay, would you have a knife with you?
That's right.
Okay, now, would you have been able to pull that knife and while he's down there, stab him?
My side.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, okay, yeah, me, I always carry one. You know, hopefully I don't have to use it, but, you know, it is there.
You know, I don't care what your age is, you're scary.
But, yeah, see, but that's what could happen.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I don't teach going to the ground, because I never did like it. Okay, because dirty things happen. Okay, so,
It's a dirty place.
you're right. See, so I'll just cut you while you're standing up.
I had somewhat of a plan, knowing, of course, Johnny going first, and One of the first things that I tried to do was actually try to bring him straight down. His forward momentum threw me off my balance. Again, it happens. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen that way. I did have somewhat of an idea, knowing that he's got his arms wrapped around my neck. I tried to get my legs back and push him down this way so that he can just drop straight down. It didn't happen that way. I had to recover from that. That's our training. That's what we do. We need to recover with whatever we decide to do or whatever happens at that moment. So at that point, I lost. He was on top of me at that point. Right?
Oh, dude, I went to his gym. That's the first
Okay.
thing I did.